In our interview in September, you endorsed Hillary Clinton, and after the election, you wrote a letter to all of Starbucks employees and partners and said you were shocked by the outcome of the election. Right before the election, you said that the Donald Trump campaign was a vitriolic display of bigotry and hate and divisiveness, noting that's not the future leadership of this country. Since then, you've said it's our responsibility to give him an opportunity to govern and to come together. Have you seen encouraging signs from the president-elect and his team?
Well, I think it's too early to make that conclusion. I think what I said, and I want to be very clear, is that I think as Americans, whether we voted for Donald Trump or not, he is going to be the President of the United States. And I think we have a moral obligation to do everything we can to ensure the fact that he and his team are successful. America needs a successful president, and so does the world.
If he calls on you to advise him, we've seen people from both parties there. Would you do that? And what would your advice be?
My advice would be that I think the country really needs servant leadership. And I think the country needs unity. And I think more than anything else, the country needs to come together. That would be my advice.
Howard, you said part of why I'm leaving is to focus on social impact. And you said to me, given the state of things in this country, there is a need to help those left behind. What are you going to do? Because you've done a lot of social impact from the CEO seat.
We clearly view the fact that we have stores in almost every community in America and have an understanding of what's happening in cities across the country. So I'll give you two examples. We have a significant homeless problem, both in Seattle and around the country. Just this past week, we announced that we are going to make a significant both contribution in terms of money and resources to try and create housing for people who are homeless in Seattle. That's a national crisis. In addition to that, 1 out of 6 people in America are hungry every single night without food. These are areas where I think it's a natural place for us to play. It's not a political cause, it's a cause for humanity. And I think we're going to continue to look for ways to leverage our scale for good. And I think not do anything that would be disrespectful to the president-elect, and not do anything that would in any way derail the support and confidence from one group or another based on the fact that we want to help those who are in need. And we think there's an opportunity and a responsibility we have for our people and the communities we serve.
In September, when I asked you if you'd ever consider a run for president, you told me, "I'm still a young man. I would never say never, but this is not the right time." You were supporting Hillary Clinton at the time, which most of America thought she was going to win. Right. Things are different now. Are you considering at all throwing your hat in the ring for 2020?
You know, I don't know how many times you've asked me this question, and each time I've had a pretty consistent answer, and certainly I am deeply committed to all things Starbucks at this time.
It's not a never.
I'm deeply committed to Starbucks.